Following the disappointment at the Deeside Stadium, you asked for a response from the players. At Newtown, it was a high energy performance, 4 goals, a clean sheet. They certainly didn't disappoint.
Yeah, it's always nice to follow up a disappointing result with a positive one, just to get you going and to obviously plan ahead and to get the spirits back up. So yeah, it was an excellent performance, and one which had lots of energy and drive and chances. You know, we could have had a few more goals as well, really, if you look back at it.
And as we look ahead to Saturday in the visit of Penybont, they're on a good run at the moment. In December they've played a couple of games, but they beat Carnarvon 6-0, Cardiff met 1-0. They'll certainly be going into that game full of confidence. Yeah,
watching them, they're a well-organised side, and they're obviously playing with some freedom, and they do create chances. Centre forward that I don't think we saw last time, but has been in the side. He's scored 3 goals, I think, in as many games. I think he's looks lively. They've got energy, and like I just said, they're well drilled, and you can see that they've been together a while as well. Having done so well in previous seasons to come up through the league, I think they've got that mentality of sticking together and enjoying their football as well.
And we often look at statistics in the press conference. As far as Penibont's concerned, there are only 4 teams that have scored more in the league. Only 3 teams have a better defensive record, and that suggests that they're well organised at the back. They have an eye for goal up front. How does that influence your approach as the manager as you look ahead to that game?
Yeah, very much so. We look at how they can hurt us, where they're probably going to line up and take advantage of anything that they think we have as a weakness. So yeah, we'll be well prepared for that in attack and in defence. We know of their threats that they pose. We know about their goal scoring record, and we know about their form that you just mentioned there. They beat Carnarvon 6 at home, when I don't think there'll be many people agreeing with that scoreline before the game. So yeah, we're well aware of them, and we won't be taking these for granted. Rhys Griffiths has been a winner in his his playing career, and had a very good playing career. I remember playing against him, and it was always a tough game against him. And likewise, when you're pitted against him, his team now, he's obviously the manager of the team, and I expect no different.
And the game is at Park Hall on Saturday. We just played 3 consecutive away games. There are now 6 to the split in February. 4 of those are here at Park Hall. We have a 100% home record so far in the league. That puts us into a very positive frame of mind as we look towards the break in 7 weeks' time.
Yeah, it does. We've been very good at home. We've played some really good football. We've been solid. We've been, shown a determination to keep clean sheets and to defend first and foremost, and you can see that in our games. Yes, we've had the odd game where we've probably conceded a goal that we look back and shake our heads at. Don't get me wrong, every team does, I think, but as long as you keep your consistency and you're sticking to your beliefs and what you practice out there on the training pitch, then yeah, we'll hopefully continue to do well, and our home pitch has been very good for us this season.
You made a number of changes for the Newtown game from the previous fixture. Are we likely to see similar against Penybont, bearing in mind that it is the 3rd game in a week?
Well, the Connah's Quay game was different because we had to set up differently, and we had to use players that we thought would start the game and give us that edge. I always knew that around 55-60 minutes I'd be changing that team, whether it was team shape or through team selection. So that was a different game. So we'll have to have a look at it, because I thought the 11 that started against Newtown did excellent, and it would only be small tweaks if we're going to make changes for Saturday.
And it was good to see Chris Marriott back from a short-term injury, but perhaps more importantly, Keston Davies from a longer-term break. He'd been out for 3 months. The fact that we were 3-0 up, 77th minute, that was an ideal opportunity to give him some minutes on the pitch.
Yeah, it was. It's hard to get him up to full speed, because you can do as much training and running as you want, but matches are totally different. I've been in a situation before, come back from longer term injuries, and you do feel it in those games that you either come on or start. So it's getting him back up to a speed, getting him back up to a match tempo that he needs, and doing extra work on the training ground to say, yes, I'm ready. But yeah, when we can, we'll be obviously getting him minutes in the games.
And finally, what is the general availability of players to you as you look ahead to the game on Saturday?
Yeah, good choices. Only maybe a couple out. We've also got Tom Holland back from suspension from Tuesday night. So yeah, again, more headaches for me.